Hello, crew. How is everybody today? Good to see you on. If you're live with me here, please say hello and share with me where you are coming in from. Today, we're talking about social media posts that sell. Would you like to learn and see some example social media posts that help you sell? I'm sure you would. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. But firstly, I've got a few reminders for you guys. The video challenge is creeping up on us. It's starting on December 1st. I have a link up above to the free group. Last free video challenge. It's only 7 days, no excuses. You should all be jumping on with your friends. Let's all have a hoot together for 7 days. I give you the technical skills and the content and all of that kind of stuff. So the link is up above, depending whether you're watching on my business page or in my free group. I'm broadcasting in both places. It doesn't matter. The link is above. So all you need to do is get in the group and all the instructions are there. I will be in that group later today, giving you the content for days 1 to 3. We got plenty of time, just getting you organized. But there's things you need to do before you start. So get into the group completely free. There's really no excuses for not being on a 7-day video challenge because it could change the whole face of your business. Now, coaching community. We are in a live Q&A Zoom call in 45 minutes. So I hope you're joining me on Zoom. I get to see you guys face to face. It's the closest I can get to you at the moment. But that's for you guys to ask me questions and let's talk about whatever you're struggling with in your business or queries or concerns or anything like that. So if you don't know any of the details for that, those of you in the coaching community, just go into the coaching community Facebook group, go to the announcements tab and the Zoom link and the times and everything. But that's just less than 45 minutes. So I'll see you guys over there. Also, to let you guys know in the coaching community, I put a cool little training video in the coaching community for you yesterday regarding what I was talking about yesterday with apps. If you missed yesterday's live, go and watch it because I shared here on my page and in my free group a really cool app that can save you a lot of time, and you can get cool emojis and stickers and GIFs and do voice to text so you can talk into your phone and it types away for you. But coaching community members, I did a full training video on that for you guys, as well as text replacement. So an app for that and how you replace text to make it look really cool and get your posts standing out and whatever. So go to Unit 5 in the coaching community group and you'll see that training video, okay, especially for you guys. And anybody that's interested, just letting you know, warning, don't complain to me on the 1st of December. My lifetime membership to the coaching community is no longer after 30th of November, gone forever. That's just where you get to pay one fee and you're in my coaching community, you get access to thousands of dollars worth of training and anything that I do moving forward for one payment. That is still on my website, helenmartinonline.com. There is a banner there talking about life membership, so you can access that there or reach out to me for more details, okay? So what always happens with these things is people reach out days later and go, oh, did I miss out? It's like, yes, you did. So just warning you. So how are you guys? What's going on? Who played with the app that I talked about yesterday? Do you love it? Have you played around with it? I'd be interested to know. Hey, Janet, how are you? Good to see you on. We've got Dana. Yeah, I always got to remember to abbreviate. How are you? How's Auckland going? What's happening in New Zealand? Yes, please. Hi, Gloria. How are you? We've got Susan here. Hello, Olive. Good to see you on. Christine, grateful for all of you. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, it's tomorrow, isn't it? When is it? I'm in Australia. I'm a little bit immune to Thanksgiving because we don't celebrate it. So it's tomorrow, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, and where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Happy birthday. You're not getting away with that, Janet. I know I was a day early yesterday when I was talking to you, but happy birthday to Janet, everybody. It's Janet's birthday today. And honestly, everybody enjoy your Thanksgiving. I know it's huge for a lot of you. It's not a thing in Australia. But I know it's almost bigger than Christmas for some people, isn't it? Thanksgiving, like it's a really, a very well celebrated event for some people. So what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Share with me. Let me know. I'd love to know. Are you able to catch up with family? we've still got a restriction here in Australia. We're only allowed 10 people in a household. So even if we wanted to have a big gathering, we're meant to be going to my sister's place on the weekend for my nephew's birthday. And we can't go at this stage because just their family alone is 8 people. So anyway, moving on. Hello, Susan. How are you today? We got Beth here as well. Oops, hang on. Monica, how are you? Good to see you on. We got Anya. How are you? So good to see you on. Hello, Haley. You're still up. You know I need these posts. I think everyone needs these posts, Haley. Happy birthday to Janet. Oh, you've already got a very Christmassy profile pic there going. I played, but I still have a lot to learn. You got to start somewhere. It's all about playing. That app was already installed on my phone, but I don't like the keyboards. Really? Why is that? It just take a little bit of getting used to as well. Hello, Cynthia. Good to see you on. We've got Hero as well. Yes, it's tomorrow there. I thought it was tomorrow. No worries. Happy birthday, Janet. Look at all of this. Happy birthday. Lots of love here for Janet. It's my favorite holiday because it's all about being grateful for friends and family and what you have. Rafal in the house. How are you, mate? Good to see you on. Oh, that was very Australian, wasn't it? How are you, mate? What was I going to share with you? This is just a personal thing, totally off topic. But what really gets me, just picking up on Christine's comment there about Thanksgiving and being, you know, grateful for friends and family. I think that's awesome because you know what really gets up my nose regarding Christmas? It's the commercial side of Christmas. It's the retail side of Christmas. It's the expectation of Christmas presents. Like from what I understand regarding Thanksgiving, you're not giving presents to anyone, are you? You're just getting together and being grateful for family and having a nice gathering and probably a hell of a lot of cool food and eating way too much and all that kind of stuff. Like I'd much rather do that for Thanksgiving rather than Christmas where there's this kind of expectation that you have to exchange gifts. And I don't think Christmas should be about that. I don't think Christmas should be about people spending money they don't have. You know, buying things for people because there's an obligation kind of that you exchange Christmas presents. And the art of giving is awesome. And I love giving and like it shouldn't be an obligation. But do you understand what I mean with the retail side of Christmas and, you know, the expectation of present giving? I think, you know, giving should be just giving anyway, you know, acts of kindness, giving to people on any day, not just, okay, it's Christmas Day, let's all exchange presents. I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I've got, but I would rather just hang out with my family, have a few G&Ts or a margarita or, you know, some good food and eat way too much and have a great time with my family and just forget about presents. Let's just have a good time. Anyway, that's just my point of view. Total sort of side note there. What do you guys think about the commercial side of Christmas? Is that just me? I'd love to know your thoughts. Anyway, what I'm sharing with you today is social posts that sell. There is an art to learning how to post on social media. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people in our industry that are more about their own self-interest rather than, you know, curiosity-based posts or really coming across as a person that people want to get to know, consistent on social media with, you know, happy, inspirational, just nice posts. You know, it's all about, I want more customers and, you know, I want people to join my team. Unfortunately, Black Friday sometimes brings that out in people. I mean, if you're doing it respectfully and you've got awesome products that you can offer at a discount or specials or whatever, you know, go for it and create that curiosity because you might be able to get you know, people, products in people's hands that can really actually benefit them in their life and they can get it for cheaper. So there's definitely benefit in things like, you know, social media posts to sell, but we need to do it in a respectful way. You don't want to necessarily mention the name of your company or a price, you know, those promotional posts. Like there's ways to do it where you can attract people to you instead of repel them. This is a massive learning curve for people in our industry. And here's a big thing to consider. When we come into this industry, we come into either network marketing, direct sales, digital marketing. You might be learning, about online marketing, stuff like that. If that's your business model, you use Facebook advertising. Like, everybody's in a different sort of business. But it doesn't mean anyone really knows much about social media, correct? So you go into maybe direct marketing, direct sales or network marketing, but it doesn't mean your upline knows anything about social media. It's not their area of expertise, nor should it be. There's an art to being able to build our business, the right way, and actually build a team and be a leader and all that kind of stuff. But social media is a totally different beast. It changes all the time. So unless you've got a real keen interest in it like I do, like my team have a kind of a bit of an added bonus with me, because this is my bag. This is what I love doing. I love finding new things that can make our life easier and, help us get more prospects and grab the attention of more people and all that kind of stuff. So we talk a lot about that because just of who I am. But a lot of network marketing leaders, that's not their expertise. It's not their area of interest. They don't know how to teach social media. So it's really important that if you want to go on social media, you don't want to hassle your warm market, that you do know how to, attract people to you. That comes down to consistency of what being regular on social media, being happy, just putting funny things out there or inspirational things, just sharing your life. If you're really scared of doing that, then you're going to have trouble attracting people to you. So there are ways and means of doing that. So friends of mine at attractionmarketing.com are putting on a free training for Black Friday regarding social media posts that sell. And I'm offering it, I'm sharing that out to you guys to get onto that training. It's completely free, guys. It's on Black Friday. I'll share some details with you in a second. It's on Black Friday. It'll be about 3 to 4 hours worth of training on posts that sell on social media. Okay, so if you want to get access to that free training, click the link above. I've got it in the link in the description above. Just register for the workshop. It's an intensive workshop for 3 to 4 hours, completely free, by my mentors in this industry of where I started. I would not be where I am unless I got mentorship from the people that are delivering this training, and they're putting it on for free. They've never done that before. They've always done a Black Friday training, but they've always charged for it. So you can jump on this training for free and learn a couple of things about the type of posts that you can put on social media that sell. So I'm just going to share my screen and show you some of the details. So the link up above in the description will take you to this page here. Free Black Friday live intensive workshop, social posts that sell. Just click that button, register for the workshop. It tells you when it is, so Eastern or Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, Friday, the 27th of November. So this is a specific Black Friday special, guys. And here's what you'll learn from it, okay? The nuts and bolts of super effective social posts that sell and recruit without being pushy, salesy, and aggressive. 4 things you should never do on your posts if you want to create powerful connections with people. How to flip the script and have high quality prospects reaching out to you instead of the other way around. The 3 proven post templates that attract perfect customers and ideal prospects for your business opportunity. If you get nothing out of this training, which is free, by the way, did I mention that? Even that, taking that away from this training could be really beneficial for you, okay? How to use social media to rapidly grow your business organically without spending a dime on advertising, and so much more. So all you need to do is click on the link above in the description of this video and go and fill in this box that says reserve your spot, okay? So 2 of my mentors, Fernie and Kate, are delivering that training. So I wanted to offer that out to you guys because it's free, and I think anything that you can get benefit from knowing how to post on social media in a more effective way, why not? Why not? If it's free. So over to you. You can take advantage of that or not. There's so much Black Friday stuff out there. It gets quite overwhelming, doesn't it? With all the, some of it that you might follow online or you shop online and they've got specials that might work out in your favor. But I find it completely overwhelming in my email inbox with all these offers that you get, thrown at you for Black Friday. It's not such a big thing in Australia, actually. We do have a lot of people, obviously, that promote it, but it's very much more an American thing, I think. But take advantage of that, guys. It was something that was made available to me, so I'm just sharing it out to you guys guys because I'm allowed to and it's free. And why not? Learning more about how to post on social media in a more effective way. This is what it's all about. You want to be able to learn ultimately to post things on social media which gets more eyeballs on you, gets you more engagement, gets you more interaction, because there's nothing worse than, you know, spamming people, reaching out to them, the rejection, you know, the whole traditional stuff, which I knew I didn't want to do, and that's why I'm here. That's why I started this journey. And I started learning from the people that are putting on this workshop, so I highly recommend it. Okay, so I want to see what some of you guys have said. Hero, I totally agree with you. Cool. Christmas has truly gotten out of hand, greedy and unforgiving time of year. It can be for some, and that's the little bit that just, you know, gripes me. You know, as I said, what I understand about Thanksgiving is that is just about getting together and family and whatever. I'd rather do that than that what sort of Christmas has turned into. Exactly. Greed and selfishness comes out at Christmas and financial struggles right afterwards because they had to buy gifts. Not a fan. Yeah. And I don't want to put a dampener on Christmas. Like, I love Christmas, and our Christmas is very different to a lot of you because you guys are going into the cold. Some of you are in snow, like those of you in Canada. I would love to come across and have a white Christmas with some of you guys one day, because we're in the full summer. Like, our summers are hot. We're at the beach. We're, you know, got the tank top and the bathers on, and you guys are all rugged up having a white Christmas. I do want to experience that, you know, one day. So I love Christmas. I'm not a big fan of how commercial Christmas is going to be, you know, come, and seeing people rack up their credit cards that they end up paying off for the next 6 months to a year, because they had to buy their kids or something. You know, what we do with our family is there's two ways that we call it in Australia. Let me know if you guys call it this as well. It's either Secret Santa or Kris Kringle. And for the adults in our family, we just put all the names in a hat and we draw out and we buy for 1 or 2 people. We don't buy everything for everyone anymore. It's just too expensive. Janice, I agree with you. Rafael, it's only for kids' gifts at my house. That's what I like. Christmas for kids is so exciting, and I think kids should celebrate and have an awesome upbringing with Christmas. I just don't think adults need to buy for each other. So Janet's getting lots of birthday wishes. I totally agree with your Christmas point of view. Way too commercialized. Susan, we used to be away every Christmas. Those were the best times because there was no expectations, running here, running there to please everyone else. So I'm going to digress for a minute. What do you guys think about New Year's Eve? So and the celebration of that, and the expectation that you have to have a big celebration. So what my husband and I did for years, I think we did it for 8 or 9 years before we had kids. We just went away. We went somewhere different in Australia for New Year's, just the 2 of us. And we had a hoot because somebody's celebrating something somewhere in, you know, so we would just go out and just meet people. Just meet new people, and it just would be him and I. But we wanted to escape on New Year's Eve and just experience something different. I think there's a lot of hype around New Year's Eve. You've got to go to a party, or who's having a party, and, oh, let's stay up till midnight, bring in the new year. Like, it can be a lot of fun. I'm not a downer on New Year's Eve, but I just think the expectation as well of New Year's Eve sometimes is a bit overrated. Hello, Emma. How are you today? Me too. I love teaching about social media. It's so cool to learn new things all the time. I think you and I have got similar interests there, Rafael. Yeah, I registered for that. Why not? Exactly. It's free. Why not? I'm excited to take part of that. Awesome. 4:30 a.m. Saturday for Adelaide. Yes, it is. So if you're in Australia, it doesn't necessarily work out. I shared that too with my business community and my Instagram. Awesome. Well done. Yeah, if you're in Australia, it is at 4:30 a.m. Like, that's South Australia. So depending where you are, it is early hours of the morning. I'm registered and it's free. Absolutely. I'm in. Is there going to be a replay? Do you know, Helen? If you're registered for it, I believe that you will get the replay, but you need to be registered for it, obviously. So that's how it normally works. If you're registered, you'll get the replay. Thank you for sharing that, signing up. Awesome. Judy and Bob, in the country and had trouble getting you, but now, hello. So glad to see you made it, Judy and Bob. What time am I part of the what? So it is 4:30 in the morning, but as long as you register, you should get the replay, okay? Our white Christmas is magical. I'm sure it is. You are invited, ready to show you around. Helen, Canada is waiting for you. I can't wait to get to Canada. There's so many friends I've got in Canada, and I've never been. I've been, oh, did I go to the snowfields? Where did I ski? Where was I skiing? What was it called? Back in my uni days, when I was with the University of South Australia, which is where I am, I went on an exchange student program. I'm digressing heaps on this video, sorry. I hope the name comes to me. I've got a jumper with the name on it. And I went on an exchange student program. There was 300 Australian university students, so different universities from Australia, but were, connected to the same university. So there were 300 of us that went to America. I reckon it was Canada that we went skiing. What was it called? It'll come to me as soon as I get off this live. 300 of us that went from Australia, and we got billeted with families for the first, it was only a short-term one. It was only, 6 weeks or something like that. And the first 3 weeks we got billeted with families. Anyone from San Diego? So I was billeted with a family, and there were too many students and not enough families. So I was billeted with a family in San Diego with a girl from Melbourne that I've never met, but so they took 2 of us in from Australia. So we lived with this family for 3 weeks in San Diego, went to the San Diego Zoo and all sorts of things. So that was really cool. We got to learn about the American sort of life and what you guys do and how you all talk, and that was terrible, but you know what I'm talking about. And then we got to share with them Vegemite and all the Australian sort of stuff that we do. But that was awesome. We got to get really close with the family within that 3 weeks. Then after that 3 weeks, all 300 of us met up in LA. And we had, I don't know, there was 9 or 10 buses or something like that. And we bussed from LA to Vegas, 300 Australian university students. So we were on buses following each other from LA to Vegas. We spent 3 nights in Vegas. The hotel we were in was called the Golden something. Who knows Vegas really well? It was the Golden something, and it had a 72-lane bowling alley in the bottom sort of basement floor. So we would go bowling at 3 o'clock in the morning. And you can imagine 300 Australians all in rooms next to each other in Vegas. We had a hoot. But there was only 5 of us that were 21. So in Australia, our age for drinking is 18. But in the US, it's 21. So there was only 5 of us out of those 300 people that were 21. Because this was my second degree. I'd already done a first degree. So the 5 of us went out to some kind of nightclub in Vegas, but it just wasn't the same because none of our mates were there. So we just went back to the rooms, and they're all sort of drinking anyway. But anyway, then we ended up and we bussed to a ski resort. So 300 Australians in a ski resort, and I reckon it was Canada. What was it called? Throw some names at me of ski resorts. And we were in cabins, and they had outdoor spas in these cabins. So there was 300 of us in this ski resort. Oh, it's going to come to me. And I was one of those skiers. This is me. So, you know, the lifts that you go up the mountains. Rafael, are you still skiing? I know you were there. That go up the top, and I was coming down a mountain, and I haven't skied since I was a kid, and I'm going down this mountain, and it was way too hard for me, and I didn't know what I'm going, and I'm just going, get out the way. And there was a ski school lined up, and I couldn't get around them. They were too wide for me, and I'm just like, get out the way. And so half of them went that way, half of them that way, and I went flying down the middle of them. And yeah, it was pretty ugly. I toppled over and thankfully didn't hurt myself too badly. But it was so embarrassing because the people on the ski lift above all went, 10, 10, good effort. I was so embarrassed. I'm trying to get the name to come back to me, but that was so many years ago. But if it comes back to me, I'll let you Canadians know. It may be possible that I've already been to Canada. No. Oh, that was it, Beth, the Golden Nugget. That was the hotel in Vegas. So, yeah, the Golden Nugget is where we stayed. No, it wasn't Whistler. No, not Aspen, not Whistler. No. Black Bomb, no. Maybe it wasn't Canada. Big White, no. I'm going to go looking for my jumper now because that's going to bug the hell out of me that I can't remember what the ski resort was. Oh, no, I'm not going to guess because I'll get it wrong. So I'll do my research on that and come back to you guys with that. But the point of this video, I've digressed a bit, but the point of this video is just to share the opportunity for you guys. If you want a Black Friday special, here it is. Click the link above and get on that free training and just learn some different type of social media posts that are working right now that can help attract people to you, so you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve, okay? We got more night, not Big Bear, not Colorado. Oh, Colorado's ringing a bell. What ski resorts are in Colorado? I reckon, and I bought the best boots in Colorado. I still wear them today. You know, what do you call those boots? Where's my memory gone? It's a long time ago. So I'll think about that and I'll let you know tomorrow. But for those of you that want to take advantage of that free training, the link is above in the description. So just click on that and register. That's all you need to do. You will see on after the registration page, they are raising money for a charity as well. If you want to donate, you don't have to. What I did notice when I registered for the training is they're not taking, you can't donate if you're outside the US. Like I'm in Australia and I actually wanted to donate, but I couldn't donate because Australia wasn't an option, unfortunately. So they're raising money for Heifer International, which is actually helping underprivileged people grow food and provide animals for them so then they can actually eat and stuff like that. So you'll see that, you know, on the registration page. Nah, not Lee Canyon, not Bryan Head. I'm leaning towards a ski resort in Colorado, something, Steamboat Springs. Is that it? Is there a ski resort called Steamboat Springs in Colorado? Or am I totally off the planet with that? For some reason, Steamboat Springs has come to me. Is that a thing? Is that a ski resort? Can anyone Google that? Does anyone know? Let's go to Google. I could be full of you know what. Steamboat. It might not be. Something similar to that. Steamboat Springs? Steamboat doesn't sound like a name. Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Ski area in the Steamboat Ski Resort. We got there. So I went to see, there's even a picture of snow there. Steamboat Springs. So that wasn't Canada. So I haven't been to Canada. Have I? Well, it was a nice thought for 5 minutes. I'm still coming, Rafal. Is that okay? And anyone else that lives in Canada, I think I need to spend 6 months in Canada so I can just hop around and see you all. Is that okay? Can I just lob on your lounge room and just stay with you for a night and then go to the next person and stay with them? And then while I'm there, I'll go to the US and visit all my cool US friends that I've got as well. I'll just go on a little holiday. Think of the Facebook Lives that we could do. I could just house hop around Canada than in the US, and anyone else that would have me. Where else are you from? Germany or the UK? I'll just go on a whirlwind tour and I'll do a Facebook Live everywhere that I go. Is that cool with you? That would be so much fun. I've just got to get out of Australia first. I can't even get out of my state in Australia, let alone out of the country. So we might have to wait a little bit, but I could bring the boys. We could go, I could start homeschooling them maybe around the world. That sounds so cool. Yeah, I think I will actually, Beth. I think I'd need a year, but yeah, that would be so fun. We'll go snowshoeing. What the hell's snowshoeing? I know snowboarding and skiing, but I got no idea what snowshoeing is. You'll have to fill me in on that one. Okay, guys, I better go. Coaching crew, 15 minutes time. We're on Zoom. Okay, and we're going to hang out there and have a good chat and I'll answer your questions. And even if you don't have any questions, just being on the Zoom and listening to what other people are asking, you can still learn a lot. It's just cool to sort of have that time together. So I do that once a month for our coaching community. Okay, so I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. If you don't know where the Zoom link is for that, go into the Online Crew Facebook group and click on the announcements tab. And the details are in there. There's 3 or 4 posts that you can get the Zoom link from. So for the rest of you, click that link above, get that free training for Black Friday and learn how to do really cool posts on social media. Okay, so I'll see the rest of you tomorrow. Bye.